taking advantage of resting under a tree while I wait to accomplish other things. I'm sorry about that, but I realize I just have to do it this way today. How are we? How are you, Kitchen Sink family members? I'm good. Life is hectic. Life is real. But I thought, you know what? Let's just touch base. There will be a lot of noise, might be noise of trucks passing by. My sincere apologies. I'd like for us to look at a subject matter that has been inspired by one of our devotions that we did with my husband, which was entitled something like repurposed by God, or something to that effect. And it really has stayed stuck with me to say, oh, even God can repurpose me, you know? So what is life that I should tell me that when I have failed or when I have felt, rejected, that's the end of the world? No, that is not the end of my world. That is not the end of your world, Kitchen Sink family members. So I'm just taking a few minutes while I'm sitting under this tree that, dearly beloved, there's hope for you, there's hope for me. So let's have a conversation and agree that this, whatever it is that you're going through, definitely it's not the end of the world. It's not your end of the world, and God never intended for your world to end right now. So what are we talking about? There is a myth of a single window. What is that myth? Our culture often tells us, this narrative of a critical window, that there's one right time, one path, and if you miss it, you are done. But real life really works this way. Many people find their most meaningful work, relationships, or purpose in what others might call the second half, or even after multiple perceived failures. So you are not failed. This is not the end of your world, Kitchen Sink family members. So whatever it is, whatever aspect of your life that might have come across like this is it, what are we saying? I'm saying that's not the end of your world. I'm saying this is not it. There's another version that is still to come. There's another chapter that is still being rewritten in your life. And let's agree, Kitchen Sink family members, let's agree to open that chapter and to begin to read it. Because there's definitely, today is not the end of our world. There are very important aspects that failure reveals to us, which actually success may fail to teach. I actually have grown to realize that certain hardships in life, certain challenges, certain problems actually teach us much more than what success would have taught us. They show us true value in life. I mean, allow me to say, I have observed that even families, when you are going through a period of lack, that's the best time that as a family, children, parents, you learn the value of saving. You learn the value of stewarding the little that is available. Whereas if there is abundance, sometimes recklessness is promoted. With it comes, the rearing of brats and or a snobbish, attitude. And yet when you have little to deal with in life, you are forced to save, you are forced to steward, to be responsible over the little that you have. That's what I'm talking about. And it comes as a result sometimes of might have been something perceived as failure. And sometimes it also shows you what you are good at. In times of abundance, why should you learn new skills? Why should you pursue, difficult skills? You are okay with where you are. But when you go through a difficult time, you learn new skills, you see new opportunities. And when you embark, on that opportunity, it might actually give you far much more than what abundance would have given you. That's what I'm talking about. And sometimes the good that you begin to see, it's something that you may never have even thought about. But because of the circumstances I said apologies, there will be cars passing by. Because of the circumstances, you will find there's something of value here, something of virtue here, and that is very important. So when the masks are off, you begin to see what really matters, and when the guards, of wealth and abundance are broken, that's when you begin to look for other opportunities and amaze yourself with what can come out of you, even in that particular place. And sometimes when you have failed or an opportunity has seen its end, maybe prematurely than you had anticipated, it opens a foundation, of authentic person, the authentic person that you are, in ways that you might have never known. And you will totally agree with yourself alone that, you know what, I would have never been this person unless failure had knocked at my door. What am I saying? I'm saying, let's not believe in the myth of a single window. When something has failed, when opportunity has passed, that is not the end of the world. Rethink your life. You will be amazed at what you can begin to see, which may have not been apparent to you. That's what I'm talking about. I think it would be not fair for us not to give examples of late bloomers, successful late bloomers, and repurposed lives. I read somewhere, of course I'm not romanticizing struggle. I don't want us to miss that. I'm not romanticizing struggle, but history is full of people who found their purpose after what looked like failure. And people who started new careers in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Artists who were, wow, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Let it pass. Artists who weren't recognized until later in life. Individuals who turned addiction or incarceration into advocacy. Or parents who found new purpose after children grew. I'm doing Kitchen Sink Issues channel on YouTube as something that started when I was, I think 58 is when I started in 2023. Almost 59. Now I'm 60. I haven't seen its success, but I started. I am told the gentleman who started Kentucky Fried Chicken started it at the age of 60. Let me just confirm that. And all I'm trying to say is, guys, Kentucky, I hear these stories and I am inspired. For Kentucky Fried Chicken founder, it's such stories, and even the page that opened for me, he really looks quite elderly, Let me see if they've written something about how it started. The greatest businessmen and entrepreneurs to have existed, Let me see if they will write something. All I'm trying to say to us is, guys, please don't give up. Don't give up on yourself on the basis of age. Don't give up on yourself on the basis of maybe life is too late or I have failed. There is much more that you can do in your life with your life. And I'm just reading the recipe that made KFC Marketplace and sought after was a pressure fried chicken blended with Sanders 11 spices and recipes, with over 2.3 billion US dollar revenue in 2022. Sanders gifted a delectable delight to chicken lovers through KFC. What are we saying? Guys, this can happen. This is a guy who started this business at the age of 60. What can you start after your failure, after your challenge, after your premature or sudden departure of an opportunity in your life? What can you do? It's very important. I am believing that Kitchen Sink family members We are eagles that are rising. And it doesn't matter how old we are, we will overcome. So it's not too late. And the opportunity has not gone. Let that one which has come go, but find the next one. And let's pursue that with hope that with the new opportunity, we will succeed. So what am I saying? I'm saying let's demystify the myth of a single window opportunity. Let's demystify the narrative about a critical window that sometimes when it has passed, that's it in my life. I have a friend who was a housewife, of course, with this and that side hustle for the longest of time. Only after having faced life, what we would consider to be a life failure, today she's a leading marketplace leader of note in our nation. And yet, at one time, it looked like her world had shattered. She came to my memory because we had a conversation this morning. Guys, let me tell you the truth. This is not the end of the world. No, it is not. Even the failure of marriage is not the end of the world. To be retrenched from your workplace is not the end. To lose a job is not the end of the world. We can do better. I'm telling you of a story of somebody that I know that once upon a time, even I thought, oh my goodness, her world is shattered. But today, she's riding high because the myth can be busted. There are second chances with God, in God. There are second chances for you. There are second chances for me. And together, let's pursue them and we will be successful. Thank you, Kitchen Sink family members. I love you so dearly. I just had to take this one while I'm sitting under a tree waiting to do other things because I believe there's a journey that we are on. We are going somewhere and let's go together. Thank you. Be blessed. Thank you so much for signing up for the Patreon. I told you last video, we have opened a Patreon account. I'm going to be, I'm designing some conversations, podcast-like conversations for which you need to be a member, you need to be a part of the family, a paying family, for you to access that info, that content. It's not going to be the same as what I do with YouTube. It will be much longer, and we're forming communities because we are here to transform lives. We are here for yours and my life never to be the same. So join me, our Patreon. I'll put the link again. And hey, did I tell you the books are here? The books have arrived. We are working on a launch date. It's a small book, but it will be worth your while. So let's carry on. Let's ensure that when I post, I'm hoping on this video I'll also post a save the date so that we will notify you of our launch date. We will be selling on that particular date, and let's get ready and let's be empowered in whatever area of life that we are in. Thank you for watching. Please share. Many of our Kitchen Sink family members have stopped watching. Please nudge everybody. Let's arise and let's be successful together. Thank you for watching. Blessed day.